Hey everybody, Catloafman here. Today I thought I would analyze the Salmon Run Next Wave part of the Direct. But before we get into it, I would like to thank you guys so much for helping me reach 50 subscribers and over 3,000 views on this video. It means a lot to me. Also, a lot of YouTubers say that you should look at this photograph. But anyways, there are at least 6 specials in Salmon Run now. There is Booyah Bomb, Inkjet, Wavebreaker, Reef Slider, Crab Tank, and Killer Whale 5.1. This could mean that you choose your special, but we'll have to wait and see. Next up in the Direct shows us 2 new boss Salmonid, the Salmon Lid and the Big Shot. As most Salmonid bosses are based off of special weapons, these 2 bosses fit nicely into being the Big Bubbler and the Wavebreaker of boss Salmonid. Another thing we get a look at is one of the new stages, which just looks okay in my opinion. Near the basket looks a little cramped, but nothing too bad. Kind of reminds me of that Salmon Run map with the big house. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but put a picture on screen. I'm a little disappointed that the theming isn't any different than your average Salmon Run map, but it's fine. But what isn't fine, but amazing, is the new King Salmonid boss. The narrator says,
"One of the new King Salmonids!"
So this could mean that there are more types of King Salmonid. Or she is referring to this as just as there are many Kohozunas, just as there are many Steelheads. The King Salmonid boss has a chance of happening on what the official website calls an extra wave, which has a chance of happening after you clear the first 3 waves. This wave, your only goal is to survive and take down the King Salmonid. But you and your team aren't alone in this. You also have to deal with the lesser and boss Salmonid at the same time, which still drop golden eggs, but these eggs aren't meant to be collected in the basket. You're supposed to throw them at the King Salmonid to deal extra damage to him, which is a little strange if you think about it. Thankfully, if you fail the extra wave through a team wipe, you still get prizes based off of your last 3 waves. It also says on the official website, players that can make it to the extra wave and damage the King Salmonid enough can get fish scales. There are 3 types of fish scales, each based on their rarity. These fish scales can be exchanged for locker items, splash tag designs, or even a brand new Grisco suit for on the job. It looks like Salmon Run will have a bit more customization for everybody. There's also a new ranking above Professional. It's called Executive VP. Players in this rank will experience a 333% increase in hazard level, which sounds terrifying. And you know how in Splatoon 3 you can practice in the waiting room while you wait to find a lobby? Well, you can do the same thing for Salmon Run. We only have 1 picture of it right now, but it shows Salmonid test dummies and a fake golden egg for practicing the new egg throw. And also there's nothing in the reflection of the golden egg. I'm sure of it. And now finally we have the most painful part of the Direct. I seriously have to turn it down every time I rewatch this part. But anyways, Big Run is a thing. It looks a bit like the Splatfest of Salmon Run, where you play Salmon Run on the normal maps every month or so. If you do listen closely during this section, which is a bit difficult with the narrator, you can actually hear some new music, which is actually a remix of Seaside, a normal multiplayer song. Oh, and before I go, the website says Salmon Run is open 24/7. Let's go! Anyways, I really like Salmon Run Next Wave so far. Are you upset that we didn't get an endless mode announced already? I am a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. But anyway, my name is Catloafman, and I'll see you in the next one.